Well, all sorts of talk about Texas A&M having a slush fund for the kids. For recruits.
Like to buy ices and stuff like that?
No,
like Italian ices?
No, the idea being like, let's accrue the NIL money for you.
Oh, and hold it.
And then you can get it from this pot. So you'll know exactly. Like when we say you can get NIL money, like this is where it's from. Like at least that's the idea that people are ascribing to Texas A&M, that we're assuming everybody's going to eventually go to let these recruits know. Even though, more and more programs are using the transfer portal than anything else, as opposed to getting these recruits straight out of high school. Because these recruits straight out of high school can go beat it on down the line through the transfer portal without anybody having to sit for a year. But once you're through the transfer portal, you can't do that again without sitting out a year. So that's why more and more transfer portals are coming into programs, because you can actually have better control of their whereabouts or wanderlust. But in the meantime, just keep getting that NIL money in. So this is in part to set up our conversation with Bruce Feldman about all this. The concept of slush funds was brought to the attention of Jimbo Fisher, clearly by someone on the staff, also letting him aware of tweets to the effect of Texas A&M going over the salary cap, which was a tweet from Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss. And Jimbo was having none of it yesterday when he was in front of a microphone at a press conference, no doubt to tout having such a terrific recruiting class.
There is no $30 million fund. There is no $5 million. There is no $10 million. This is garbage, okay? And it pisses me off that people, and here it comes from a site called Bro Bible by a guy named Slice Bread. Then everybody runs with it. So it's written on the internet as gospel. How irresponsible is that? I'm going to tell you, there's some very reputable writers in college football and sports that wrote it and have said it and have done things. That's unbelievable to me. When I first heard it, I laughed. I said, oh, yeah, what a clown. I mean, I didn't even think anything of it because I don't have social media. And they kept building it, and lately I've heard more about it. To me, it's insulting to the players that we recruited that's why they would come here. You ever been to a game here? You ever come to school here and see the education? You ever talk about the 12th man, the Aggie Network when you're done? There ain't a better university in this country. And it's insulting to what you say. And we got writers who have said it and done it off Sliced Bread. A guy named Slice who made it up. Love to see who Sliced Bread is and put it out there with Sliced Bread. Let me find out where it comes from. And then to have coaches in our league and across this league to say it, clown acts. All right? Irresponsible as hell. Multiple coaches in our league. And the guy's griping about NIL, griping about transfer portal, using it the most and bragging about it the most. That's the ironic part. You want character? I'll take it with any of y'all. It's a joke. It does piss me off.
Jimbo Fisher, everybody. He even threw an I in there.
I roll.
Sliced bread.
Pissed off.
A lot of sliced bread.
A lot of sliced bread. I mean, sliced bread's delicious.
So you don't think you think there's a slush fund? Is that what you believe?
It's full of crap.
That's
How does
one
a
way to
school
put it.
like Texas A&M suddenly get the #1 recruiting class?
Well, I mean, come on now, though.
What do you think is happening?
I don't know. I mean, you do have to give it up that the guy's in the state of Texas. He should be recruiting that. He should be recruiting the hell out of the state. Don't you think?
I mean, he should, but like it's Brockman said, it's
Texas A&M.
With all due
Texas
respect,
A&M beat Alabama. If you're a recruit and you go watch Texas A&M beat Alabama with the 12th man in that spot, you might have a kid at hello. You might.
Kid, but all the kids?
You might.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But all of them?
All of them? I mean, respect to A&M, but it's not like it's Texas. It's not walking around going hook 'em. It's like, how did you?
It's not Texas.
Boy,
it's not Oklahoma.
careful. There's a lot of gig 'em. There's a lot of gig 'em.
I said with all due respect. I meant that respectfully.
I don't know if you did.
I did. I'm feeling good, Rich, after my velvet rope. I'm not disrespecting nobody all week.
Well, I mean, if this was college football,
they'd be.
They got 7 5-stars.
There'd be no robes over there.
Oh, college football.
Yeah, the tier system for Florida State and Penn State these days.
It's been a while.
Oh, almost as long as it's been for the Cowboys.
That's not true. Florida State won in what was 13? James's.
They won in 13.
Yeah.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.